Hi, and welcome back to our video series on the difference between city and county funds. This video will cover all county funds, so if you're a resident of Wyandotte County, this is for you. This pie chart shows how the county funds are broken down by fund type. Most of the funds for the county come from the county's tax levy funds, but there are also a few special revenue funds. Tax levy funds are so named because these are the funds that the county sets the mill levies for. Special revenue funds hold finances for programs or funds created by county ordinance, state statute, or public vote. Finances within the special revenue funds must be used for the specific purpose they were created for. First, we'll talk about all of the tax levy funds, and then we'll cover the special revenue funds. Here, we have a breakdown of the County General Fund, which is the largest county tax levy fund. The County General Fund provides for the functional areas of general government, which holds administrative departments of the UG, internal accounts, which covers debt service, among other things, judicial services, other programs, public safety, public works, the mayor and commission, and community services. You can learn more about this fund and the services provided by these departments in other videos on the county's revenue and expenditures. Another county tax levy fund includes the Consolidated Parks and Recreation Fund. This fund is used for the operation of parks, parkways, recreational areas, and facilities under the supervision of the Director of Parks and Recreation. The three divisions of this fund include administration, parks, and recreation. All park and recreation user fees, rentals, contracts, and lease revenues are allocated to this fund. In addition, this fund receives an annual appropriation from the City General Fund shown under intergovernmental revenues. Another county tax levy fund is the County Bond and Interest Fund. The County Bond and Interest Fund includes the annual principal and interest payments on debt issued by the county for capital maintenance and improvement projects, equipment purchases, and legal judgments. The primary source of revenue is from ad valorem property taxes. This mill levy is authorized by Kansas statute, which requires officials to levy enough taxes to pay annual interest on debt service. This pie chart breaks down all the other tax levy funds, including the health department, elections, aging, mental health, and developmental disability. Now we will go into more detail about each of these funds. First, we have the health department. A county health levy is authorized by Kansas statute for the purpose of providing funds to assist in carrying out health laws, rules, and regulations of the county and to provide funds for capital expenditures for county health purposes. Funds generated by this mill levy help support the county health department's operations. Next, we have elections. The elections levy fund is used to account for the revenues and expenses related to community-wide elections in Wyandotte County. Revenue is used by the Election Commissioner's Office to conduct and oversee all elections: national, state, county, city, community college, school districts, drainage districts, and special elections. Revenues collected to fund these activities are generated from ad valorem property taxes and the local ad valorem tax reduction from the state of Kansas. Next, we have aging. This fund was established by Kansas statute to provide funds for service programs for the elderly. Grants to local providers of service for seniors aged 60 and over who reside in Wyandotte County are funded by this mill levy. Services range from funding for 3 senior centers, providing 2 transportation systems, educating and monitoring clients with diabetes, providing hearing aids, eye exams and eyewear, providing attendant call services, lifeline telephone reassurance, support groups, case management for Asian immigrants, and connecting seniors with volunteers. Next, we have mental health. The County Mental Health Levy Fund is authorized by Kansas statute. This legislation allows the commissioners to levy taxes for the purpose of contracting services with nonprofit corporations to provide either mental health services or services for the intellectually or developmentally disabled, and to use tax dollars generated by this levy to pay the principal and interest on bond issues to build mental health facilities. Finally, we have the Developmental Disability Fund. This levy fund helps support Wyandotte developmental disability services. The tax levy is authorized by Kansas statute, which allows county commissioners to levy a tax for mental health or intellectual and/or developmental disability services and to provide funds to pay this principal and interest on bonds issued for the purpose of constructing a mental health or intellectual and/or developmentally disability facility. Funding helps provide services such as job placement services for disabled and developmentally disabled clients, vocation services to help clients gain wage earning job skills, services to help individuals learn independent living skills, and a preschool designed to prepare disabled children for the school experience. This pie chart breaks down all the county special revenue funds. As we can see, the court trustee fund is the largest county special revenue fund, but there's also the clerk's technology fund, register of deeds technology fund, treasurer's technology fund, and the jail commissary. Now we will go into each of these funds in more detail. First, we have the court trustee. The court trustee fund is set aside due to state statute and supports the court trustee office, which supports children and crime victims by enforcing court orders. Next, we have the Clerk's Technology Fund. The Clerk's Technology Fund holds revenues from fees charged by the Register of Deeds in accordance with state statute. The fund supports equipment and technological services for the clerk to store and handle data generated in the office of the county clerk. Next, we have the Register of Deeds Technology Fund. The Register of Deeds Technology Fund was established by state statute to account for revenues received from fees charged by the Register of Deeds. Revenues go toward technology used to store and manage data in the Register of Deeds office. Next, we have the Jail Commissary. The Jail Commissary Fund is a special revenue fund that was established per Kansas statute to record the sales of healthcare, hygiene, clothing, food, and snack products to inmates at the Adult Detention Center. In addition to the expenses of purchasing items for resale, the profits, if any, are to be used to directly benefit the inmates. Finally, we have the Treasurer's Technology Fund. The Treasurer's Technology Fund was established by state statute to account for revenues and expenses received from fees charged by the Register of Deeds. The fund goes toward technology used to store and manage data in the Treasurer's office. That concludes our video on county funds. Stay tuned for more videos on how these funds support revenues and expenditures for the county.